Adventurers, we are still here at the Badlands. If you watched last week, I was backpacking down in there somewhere. This week we're going to check out some of the more popular viewpoints and some of the shorter day hikes that I can do today. Ladies and gentlemen, the big Badlands overlook. Enormous. All right, so we are now on the Door Trail. It's a very short trail, just going down to a viewpoint here. And there's some stairs you can go around and play. We are here at the Notch Trail. Let's do this one. Kind of cool they leave these white posts to mark the trail. Really wish I would have had those on my trail. On the the Sage Creek Loop. Sure could use a few of these. See, you can just look and see the next one. We climbed up that ladder and now we're walking along this ridge here, or this ledge. Here's the ladder from a different view. There's someone going up, as well as the ledge I just walked down. All right, we've reached the first viewpoint here. Gorgeous. Just had to climb a big steep hill to get here, so I'm a little out of breath. Man, this is awesome up here. This is a very dangerous cliff right here. Here's view number 2. My goodness. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous standing here on this edge, because I know how crumbly this rock is. Absolutely beautiful. White River Valley Basin. I don't know where. You can't really tell where the river is. But this gives a good idea of how confusing it is if you would be hiking down in it. Which way would you go? And that was my confusion. Beautiful. So this is part of the homestead overlook. It says that it's called Homestead because in the 1907, the Milwaukee Railroad was completed, which brought settlers here in the thousands, and they said every inch of this land was covered in tar shacks and tents as far as the eye could see. Most of the settlers that came to here in this area found out that the land is not very farmable and ended up being starvation claims. So all of the tents and tar shacks were abandoned, and they all moved to cities like Wall and other population centers. Right, here's the Conta Basin overlook. You can see the Yellow Mounds overlook just down there. Awesome. I'm still at Conta Basin overlook. I just walked down. There's a short trail along by the viewpoint here along the ledge. And it is kind of cool if you walk along, you get to see the slopes and the viewpoint change because it's so rugged. You can walk 20 feet, 50 feet over and it's a completely different look. Awesome. This here would be Yellow Mounds viewpoint. I don't know why they would call it that. There's a sign up there. I'm a little below the viewpoint. You can see the sign right there. The sign says that the fossils show that there was an ancient jungle here, which would be represented by the grass layer here. And then the yellow mound was an ancient seabed. And there are sea fossils. Wow, look at all, and birds build nests in these little holes and stuff over here. Alright folks, this is one of the more popular. I'm not actually at the actual viewpoint because it is packed, but the Pinnacles viewpoint is one of the most popular ones here at the park. It is actually just right on the other side of this hill. But as you can see, this is an amazing overlook. Such a rugged terrain. It's a beautiful area with some colored hills. This isn't actually a lookout. Just a cool place that I found driving by. Also down there, it might be a little far away, but you can see some snowpack inside the crevices of the Badlands here. I did not think I'd see any snow around here. Alright, so we are at our last stop for the day, which is one of my favorites. I've been here before. It's called Roberts Prairie Dog Town. Now, I passed a prairie dog town on my backpacking trip, but these prairie dogs are much more open to human contact. Last time I was here, there was people feeding them, and they would come right up and eat out of their hand. I don't know if I'm going to do that today, but see if we can get some of these guys coming out of their hole. Yeah, I get about 25-30 feet from them and they duck down to their hole. There's a hole over there. You probably can't see it on camera, but it looks like there's two guys poking their heads out. And if you look across the prairie, you can just see them standing on top of their mounds all over the place. But they kind of make a circle around me, like they won't come out near me. It's awesome.